Chapter 4: A Timeless Guide for a Rapidly Changing World. This book does not offer oracle-like predictions or one-size-fits-all solutions to eliminate risk. Instead, it provides the tools to intellectually and strategically prepare for a world filled with uncertainty. Think of it as equipping your beach with klaxons and lookout towers rather than waiting for the tide to sweep you away. The principles outlined here are timeless. Whether you are reading this in 2015 or 2115, the concepts remain relevant. And accession events have always occurred, but their frequency and impact are accelerating due to the rapid pace of innovation. Rather than a single tsunami, we now face a constant barrage of rogue waves. By preparing today, you can ensure that you and your business not only survive, but thrive in the face of the inevitable disruptions ahead. A million mouths, exponential growth and its impact. Although the human mind often processes events in a linear fashion, the reality of human progress is predominantly exponential. To illustrate this, consider agriculture as an analogy for societal development. The United Nations defines subsistence level, the minimum required to sustain an individual, as roughly $400 per year. It took humanity approximately 1 million years to reach a point where we could feed 1 million mouths at this level. The advent of farming around 5000 BC marked a significant accession event accelerating this growth. Farming emerged in various parts of the world simultaneously and enabled humans to feed an additional 1 million mouths at subsistence level every 200 years, a dramatic improvement from the prior million-year pace. By the post-industrial revolution era, the global economy evolved to feed another 1 million mouths every 90 minutes. In modern food production terms, this occurs every 10 days. This exponential growth in human sustenance underscores the rapid rate at which society is advancing. If global economic growth continues at the average rate of the past 50 years, by 2050 the world economy will be 4.8 times richer than it is today. By 2100 it could be 35 times richer. While this does not mean every individual will be proportionally wealthier, it suggests an end to poverty as we know it today and a society of unprecedented scale and resources. The pace of change in your lifetime is likely to surpass that of the last 2 millennia combined. The role of connectivity in driving exponential change. 500 years ago, most individuals lived and died within the confines of their village, rarely venturing more than a few miles from their birthplace. Education was limited to religious teachings, and the opportunity to share ideas was virtually non-existent. Today, even the most impoverished farmer is more connected than the US president was during the Reagan era. Statista predicts global cell phone users will increase from 4.4 billion in 2013 to 5.47 billion by 2018, highlighting the unprecedented connectivity of our time. This connectivity facilitates the rapid dissemination of ideas, a fundamental driver of exponential growth. Historically, great ideas were often confined to isolated villages or regions. Now, thanks to the internet and global networks, even the most obscure innovations have the potential to reach a global audience. This shift marks a fundamental change. While exceptional individuals once had to stand out in small communities, today's innovators must excel on a global stage. As competition scales globally, so does collaboration, a concept encapsulated in Metcalfe's law. Dr. Robert Metcalfe, the inventor of Ethernet, observed that the utility of a network increases proportionally to the square of its nodes. In practical terms, a network with 2 phones has a utility of 4, with 3 phones, 9, and so forth. This exponential increase in utility explains the rapid growth and influence of platforms like Facebook, which evolved from a niche social network to a global phenomenon with 1.5 billion users by 2015. The role of converging technologies. The exponential power of networks and global collaboration fuels the pace and impact of accession events. Historically, many transformative ideas failed to take root due to the absence of complementary technologies. Today, however, technological convergence accelerates progress. When various advancements align, they create the conditions for groundbreaking innovations. A notable example is the cell phone. Its evolution depended on a convergence of multiple technologies, from miniaturized processors to wireless communication protocols. These advancements occurred simultaneously across the globe, often leading innovators to believe they had been copied. In truth, the alignment of these technologies made certain innovations inevitable, and multiple individuals or groups simply assembled the pieces. This phenomenon illustrates a critical point. Once the necessary building blocks are in place, the emergence of transformative ideas becomes unavoidable. Linear thinking, when combined with external factors and collaborative innovation, becomes a powerful multiplier of progress. The future of accession events. The power of human networks and exponential growth ensures that accession events will not only continue, but will occur at an increasing rate. Historically, these events have arrived in waves, driven by the intersection of converging technologies. As these waves of progress reshape industries and societies, their impact becomes more profound. While our thinking remains largely linear, the forces of collaboration and technological advancement amplify our potential. As the pace of change accelerates, understanding and preparing for these accession events will be crucial to thriving in a rapidly evolving world.